Hello, wonderful first graders and first grade families. Happy Thursday. I am so excited to see you again. I wanted to start by talking about your incredible acrostic poems that you wrote. I got some pictures from your teachers and I was amazed. I saw 5Q handwriting. I saw so much creativity. I saw you guys using wonderful adjectives and adding color and borders to your writing. So high five from the computer screen. I am so super proud of you guys. We are going to begin today with our Jolly Phonics review. So just a reminder, I will show you the letters and I want you to do the sound, the movement, and then I want you to try to think of a word that has the sound in it. Are you ready? Like mixer, bulldozer. Popcorn, puffy, potato. Ow, 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 ouch, couch, pouch like a kangaroo has. Next one. X-ray, box, box. And last one, are you ready? Pain, brain, or rain. Nice job. So this week, first graders, we have 3 learning targets that we are working towards. The first one is, I can explain what makes my family unique. Let's read it together. I can explain what makes my family unique. Next one, I can write complete sentences using finger spaces, 5Q handwriting, and punctuation. Read it with me. I can write complete sentences using finger spaces, 5Q handwriting, and punctuation. And then first graders, this is kind of like a bonus learning target. This is something that we are going to work on this week, and we're going to keep working on this because this is just a great skill to have for writing. So this one says, I can fix up my writing by going back and adding more detail, adding color to my drawings, or fixing up my spelling and handwriting. That is a long one, but that means that writing is a process, and sometimes we will write something, but we will need to go back and look at it and fix it up to make it 5Q. So I'm going to show you exactly how to do that right now. All right, so this is some writing that I did the other day, and I'm going to read it to you. It says, I went to the park. There is me, and I am at the park. So like our learning target, we are going to work on going back to our writing and fixing it up to make it look nicer. So the first thing we would want to do is look at our words and kind of have a checklist. Did I use finger spaces? Yes, it looks like I did a nice job with finger spaces. Did I write on the line? Uh-oh, not quite. So I'm going to want to fix those words. And then did I stretch out my words and try my best with spelling? I went. I'm going to stretch that word out. Went. So first graders, what you would do is you would go through and erase, and make sure when you're erasing, you're really erasing everything you need to. And then when you fix up your writing, you want to make sure to write really nicely. Sometimes it might take a few erases. I went to I want to fix this so that the bottom of my letters are touching the lines. The park. I want to fix this one a little bit too. Now, I'm thinking, how else could I fix up this handwriting? I want you to pause the video and I want you to think to yourself, how could Mrs. Wilbur fix up her handwriting or fix up her story? What could I add to my story to make it 5Q? Go ahead and pause. All right, welcome back. One thing I thought about was maybe I should add some more detail to my writing. I could add things like adjectives like we talked about yesterday, or I could just describe my writing more. I went to the park. Who was I with? What park did I go to? What was it like? I'm going to stretch out my story to add detail. I went to the park with my mom on a sunny day. Do you guys see how adding a little bit more detail can take my writing from being 3Q all the way to 5Q? Now I'm going to show you how you could fix up your drawing by adding detail and color. Wow, this is looking great now. So remember, one of our writing targets that we are going to keep working on is I can fix up my writing by going back and adding more detail, adding color to my drawings, or fixing up my spelling or handwriting, which is what we did. And remember, we are always working on going towards 5Q writing, where we have attention to detail, we go above and beyond, and it's work that you show pride in. So I want you to keep this in mind as I show you what our writing assignment is for this week. This week, we are going to be combining some social studies and writing together, which is awesome. So first, we're going to start by learning a little bit about families. Families are diverse. I want you to say that word with me. 1, 2, 3, diverse. And diverse equals unique. Remember, an equal sign means the same as, so diverse is the same as unique. Unique can mean special or different. So the first sentence says, people who are different than you can teach you new things. That's why our classes are all so amazing. Second sentence says, different people can teach you to see the world differently. And finally, everyone is an important part of our community. So first graders, you are a part of the Little Mountain and Mount Vernon community, and each of your families is diverse and special. So this week, we are going to write about what makes each of our families unique. Here is your writing template this week. So at the top, it says all about my family, and then there's room for a beautiful 5Q drawing. And finally, we have 3 sentences we're going to fill in. My family comes from. This means, where did your family come from long ago? Did they come from Mexico, Russia, Ukraine, Italy, France? So this will be one that you have to talk to your family about. Next one tradition we have is, a tradition is something that you might do each year with your family. It could be something about the holidays, it could be about a meal you make, a place you go, and then finally, we are unique because blank. So you're going to fill this in and add a 5Q drawing. I'm going to show you how I would do this for my family. Okay, so I'm going to fill this out for my family. My family comes from Sweden. Use a finger space. And Norway. One tradition we have is we go on vacation. And remember, when you get to the end of the line, you scoop together each summer. And I did add a period at the end for you on each one of these. We are unique because we have lived in La Connor my great-great-grandparents lived in La Conner, my great-grandparents, my grandparents, my parents, and now me and my family. So the next thing I'm going to do is look at what I wrote, and I'm going to make a plan for my drawing. All right, so here is what mine looks like. So I added a picture of me, my sister, my mom, and my dad. And what makes me special is I have blonde hair and the rest of my family has dark brown hair. I added our house we grew up in and I kept it white because that's the color it is. Here's our driveway, here's our yard, and then I added a big orange bridge because I grew up in La Conner and there is a bridge called the Rainbow Bridge there. So the first thing you're going to do is discuss this with your family and learn about where your family comes from, a tradition you guys have, and what makes you unique. Remember, you can type on the template that your teacher gives you, or you could easily do this in a page in your journal. And then I want you to really focus on 5Q drawing. And then remember, our last learning target is going back and fixing up our work. So if I was looking at mine, I would maybe take some more time and fill in the white spaces that there are green. And I might notice, oh, I got a little green on me. I might erase that. I could go back and look at my handwriting and see if I need to add anything to that. We are so looking forward to learning about your families and what makes each of you unique and diverse and special. And then one more little additional thing. There is an extra piece of paper that your teacher will attach. And this is optional, which means you do not have to do it. But if you want to learn a little bit more about your family or want to teach your teacher a little bit more about your family, this would be fun. So you could fill in, my family likes to cook, and finish that. My family likes to go, and finish that. And finally, I live with my blank. Like I said, this is optional, which means you don't have to do it. But if you want to challenge yourself and you're feeling like a writing machine and you want to teach your teacher a little bit more about you, you can also do this. All right, first graders, have a great Thursday.